that being said, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the 324 AM podcast. I am your host, Scientifics. As you can see, we're at the new location, first podcast in the castle. Make some noise for that. Bam, bam, bam. And I am your host, Scientifics, a.k.a. Science, a.k.a. Kobe Science, a.k.a. Cy Tyson, a.k.a. Science Scorsese, a.k.a. Mr. Boombastic, a.k.a. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. And that's what we do every week. Been gone for a second. Last episode we had took a little bit of time to come out, but it's because of the transition of the move. So now you guys are gonna be seeing a lot more stuff coming out more frequently. The content is gonna be dropping most likely daily, scheduled stuff, but also new podcast performances and behind the scenes stuff that we'll be doing. Plus our live stream goes live next week, so I'll have that in the description of the podcast. But without any further ado, I was gonna say notice. Without any further ado, every week I got a special guest that comes in and talks that music talk, Fresno, different genres, different styles of things, but also gives you guys an insight of what it is to be either a musician, a lover of music, or their fucking vibe from Fresno, because that's what we do around here. All the musicians just kind of get together and link up. And here in the new VC studios, which we call the Castle, you can see it right there, that we'll be able to show you guys, you know, we're kind of making it a hub for all entertainers, all people that come in and create. So when you guys get a chance, stop by, hit us up. We'll have the description for that in the thing. As a matter of fact, bing, right there. But without any more further ado, I keep talking over that. My guest to my left has been doing music for
10 years?
10 years. Started out doing what?
Mid-tempo and dubstep.
Okay, yeah. Right after that, was a matador in Spain for about 16 summers, off and on, teaching the kids how to play soccer and also teaching them to mind read. Put your hands together for SpicyRamenParty in the building.
Pleasure to be here.
I always give everybody an interesting intro. Some people were double Dutch champions. Some people were, there's been a series of historical people on the podcast.
I was going to say, Nardwar, how'd you know about the bullfight?
Because you're SpicyRamenParty and we have to know. So go ahead and give yourself a little introduction to the people. Let them know who you are, what you do, and what it is.
Sounds good. I'm SpicyRamenParty. I am a local Fresno bass DJ and producer. Make primarily dubstep, mid-tempo, and drum and bass, depending on the mood, you know. Mm-hmm. I got my start in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Really?
I actually grew up there for the majority of my life.
Okay, Minnesota, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't you know?
Don't you know? Love me in Minnesota.
I moved out here in 2022.
Okay.
Or 3, one of those.
Yeah.
It's kind of a blur.
Post-COVID.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Dropped out of culinary school.
Word, me too. High five.
Hell yeah.
But I got my knives. I got
exactly.
got
I
your
still
knives.
use them.
Yeah, me too. I got sharpening like that, just cutting up a tomato. Like, yeah, watch, it's gonna be tight.
Mm-hmm. Cutting, I need to be like, oh, that's not how they taught me to do it.
That's not how you do it. You gotta go like this, and you go like that. Yeah. What else? What? Keep going.
And then I started off making music actually because I went to go see, you know, Rez?
Yeah.
She did a show routinely in Minnesota called Nightmare on Rez Street, and it was the first rave I ever actually like went to.
Okay.
I had been very, I'm very much a recluse, so like you don't get me out of the house very often unless I'm either paid to be there or somebody I know is there. I broke that, went to go see Rez, and then left that building like that's what I want to do. That's the experience I want to give people, because it was transforming going there and just having the bass move you, everybody moving in unison, the energy, the kindness.
Yeah.
And
the plur.
Yep.
And it's funny because nobody ever catches it. I say, "What's up, plur? How you doing?" Not player, because everybody always, "Hey, what's up, player? What's up, player?" I'm like, "Nah, what's up, plur?" And then no one catches it.
No,
So
my ass would miss that.
Yeah, it's the accent. I can hide it very well. You know what I mean? Yeah. You might want to flip your mic over, like around. Yeah. That way you can see the green light. There you go. Good. Don't worry, we'll edit that out. Psych.
Fuck.
So yeah, go ahead.
And ever since then, started doing like the little challenges, like the 3-day EP challenge. Mm-hmm. And then just been doing remix contests, and just ended up falling in on Twitter of all places with a small group of producers, and we started a collective called Profit Collective together.
Okay.
And we had like a whole compilation album, a whole bunch of releases, and then COVID hit. And everybody kind of just went their own ways. It's when I went to culinary school.
Same. I went to film school.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm just going to Zoom. My buddy got a house in Vegas and was like, I got a 5-bedroom house. Why don't you just come out here instead of staying in LA, because they just shut everything down. So I moved from Fresno to LA, was in LA for about maybe 3 weeks, got my registration for school cleared, and then started my first week of classes. I was on my second day. He called me up. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I said, I'll be there right now. Gathered all my shiz, threw it in my car. I was in Vegas by 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
Poolside at my next class with a Corona, smoking a blunt. Like, oh, I could do this.
That sounds like the fucking life.
It was until the IRS came calling. I worked there. That's where I worked. So we had to come back to work at the end of COVID. But I was getting paid the whole time. So shout out to you guys. I mean, hey, shout out to that. No, I can't really say that. So, thank you for the job people that did the thing at the time. Now I don't know so much, but yeah.
Hell yeah, right? Yeah.
So that's what during COVID, that's what I curved into. I was like, you know what? I'm doing music. I'm doing media. I had already been doing media in the sense of like content creation and doing editing for people. And then I got my drones and was like, yeah. But then at that time, a lot of people were rioting. So I got like a lot of footage that I kept to myself, kept it in the archives. I didn't want to put it out. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I started getting my hands on actual videography was in that time frame. Because I had just did culinary school like maybe 2 years before that.
Hell yeah.
It was always like in the middle of music, you're like, I know I can do something else that I love. You start doing it, you're like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
I like it, I don't love it.
Yep, that's me in IT. Mm-hmm. I'm good at it. I like it. I like solving problems. It's nowhere as fulfilling as doing music. No.
You go home and you spend an hour just doing music and you're like, damn, that's the whole day. I wish I could have just been doing this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. Don't tell me.
You got those reports? Yeah. It's funny how I came across your music too. Is me and Nebby worked from back in the day. So I was pushing. He was on my other podcast, and I shot it to Vulgar Clothing. And we were talking about doing him coming back as a DJ and starting the rave stuff. And this was like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, yeah. And I always check his page for anything that he's doing or any new people that he's releasing. And you were at a video that he released of you making a beat in either your room or his room, wherever the
his room, yep.
And I was like, ooh, what is that? And I looked at, I said SpicyRamenParty, followed it, went to your page, followed it, and then checked out your music. So the listening party, I do a thing where I play all Fresno music, all genre. I'll show you the playlist. You're on both of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
The first one was the one that I found online on iTunes, and I don't know the name of it, but it has like a purple and blue kind of art cover. It's like a bluish kind of pinkish thing. And then it kind of looks like Kids See Ghosts kind of idea cover.
Yeah.
That one, and then we played another one that I found on YouTube.
Okay.
And so I just kind of stumbled across it through Nebby, so shout out to Nebby for that one. And all the DJs in Fresno that are always doing shit, because I always pay attention to all the DJs' new sounds. Because there's a lot of producers that come up and don't really know that they're going to become a DJ. They just start making stuff, and then it's like, well, who's going to spin this? Yeah. Who am I going to give it to play this shit? You know what I mean? Then you start playing yourself, and then you're like, all right, I'll start getting a set, and well, I actually got an hour's worth of shit now, and you know what? I'll do 2 hours, and I'll remix my own stuff, and now, so that's how I kind of fell into it too. But I came across your music that way, which is pretty dope because I always listen to everything out there. So
no, it's really cool to hear because I always wonder. And yeah, no, shout out Nebby. He's always been, it's been so nice. Like, honestly, like so far everybody I've met in the Fresno scene has shown me kindness, but nobody's like taken me in and like treated me like a friend quite like he has.
Yeah, no, he shows love to anybody who loves what they do because he's loved DJing and rave music, EDM, trance, all that stuff for so long and respects it. That when he sees somebody else doing it, he'll really jump in and be like, hey, come over here before the fuckery comes and starts trying to get you into their circle. And then you hate the scene. And then you're like, this place sucks. And it doesn't. It's just the people.
Yeah.
Guys, they say life doesn't suck, just the people in it. You know, you wake up every day, there's still a little sunshine, birds chirping, all that other stuff. Then people come along.
Yep.
Start fucking around with their fuckery. You ain't got to deal with that shit.
Sometimes you just need to get away and just go outside, stand in the sun, be a plant for like an hour.
We have a little canal, river kind of stream that goes out there in the back. So you kind of just stand there and stare at it for a while. Find some zen, yeah.
I went on a road trip with my mom to go see my cousin graduate from college. And I went up to Newport, Oregon, and the most tranquil time. It was so zen. I just found like it's a really rocky beach. They got really big boulders, and they go out into the water. So I just walked as far out as I was comfortable with, sat down. You look forward, nothing, no beach on either side.
Looks like the Goonies when they're at the beach.
Yep, just water, waves, and just
forest behind you.
Yep, beautiful.
Forest, beach, and then just rocks. Yeah.
Yep.
So peaceful. Yeah, if you guys get a chance to, there's plenty of spaces out here, but if you ever just get away, get your mind right, take some good music with you, drive up there, listen to something vibe, and then when you get there, just kind of peace out.
The one on the coastal route?
Oh, the one? Yeah. Start with some unknown orchestra, move down to some jungle, maybe move around to like some Tom Misch, you know what I mean? Make it a vibe, and then when you get there, then you turn up and start listening to all kinds of industrial shit and like.
Especially diving through the redwoods.
Yeah. What is it that you're on right now? Like, what do you listen to? Like, I know there's a lot of DJs that kind of have like a favorite genre, but since you named so many of them, I'm pretty sure there's like particular artists that kind of touch on all of them or touch on a couple of them at one time.
So like my favorite artist, especially in the bass scene, and one of my biggest inspirations is Code Pandorum.
Okay.
Really heavy tear out, triplet basses, gunshot sounds. It's dark. It's honestly it would be Nebby's vibe real hard because it's all very much like ritualistic and like. It's so good. And then, but I like even like the soul side and like a little bit of Anderson .Paak, go into some jazz. Juicy J's jazz album that he dropped out a little while back. That shit's on repeat for sure.
Yeah. That's fire. Somebody else was talking about that like a couple days ago too, and they're like, "Did you know he had a jazz album?" I said, "No, but I want to hear it."
No, exactly. I saw that shit. I got the notification. I said, "I have to play it."
I got to. You know, it's Juicy J. If bands will make them dance, what is the jazz gonna do?
Yup.
I gotta know. I gotta find this out. That's tight because there's like a lot of different stuff that I'm on right now too, because I'll have different playlists. Because right now I'm in my searching for artists and finding their one single first before I start diving into their catalog, because I don't want to get disappointed too soon. Be like, oh, well, you just had the one.
Yeah.
But if I always find the single that I like from them, then it kind of keeps that lore the way it is, as always it should be. Like, oh, they're dope. They haven't failed me yet. And I've got there's like a yacht rock playlist that I got going right now. There's a house, UK house, UK garage rock. Like there's just the new Australian punk scene is pretty dope. So I've been listening to that.
I'd love you to send me some of that.
Yeah, I'll send you a bunch of that. And then like the Korean, Japanese rappers, the female rappers are coming out strong. Bars, voice tones, like they're not using the little tiny voices. They're like, yeah, what's up? And like, oh shit, shorty, okay, yeah. But they got bars, double times, and everything is sequence of that. G2, and I've been listening to a lot of anime theme songs.
Hell yeah.
Like the music that are in it, the bands that make that, I'll go listen to their catalog, and I'm like, damn, this shit's fire.
Yeah, like all of the Creepy Nuts.
Yeah. And because my brother, me and him would go on like binges. Shout out to everybody that watches anime. I'm pretty sure you watch anime. I see you rocking a Kirby jersey. I barely got into the game probably about a year and a half ago. I've watched it sprinkled all the way through. I remember the original Dragon Ball Z when it was out like in 98, 99, 2000. And then like every now and then I'll catch like a One Punch, or I'll catch like something of that, like a Death Book, is that what it's called? Or
Death Note.
Death Note. Now I got into the Clash of Titans, Attack of Titans. I got into that. I got into this other one, Level Up, where he's every time he beats one of the gods, he gets their power, and nobody knows that he's like a ghoul himself, but he's working for this unit for the government that like goes and kills those types of things, and they're kaiju something, kaijus?
Like the giant monsters?
Yeah. And like he is one of those, but they don't know that he is. So he has the power to like battle them during the time frame. But every time he beats one, he levels up, and he's got like this little bar that shows him. So I got turned on to that one. So there's like a couple different ones.
You have to send me that one.
Yeah. I'll send you my Crunchyroll playlist. Yeah. If you got Crunchyroll, shout out to you guys. You know what that is. So, you know what I mean? It's like the source. Or Dat Piff, if you guys had Dat Piff back in the day. And all the mixtapes, if you go to Crunchyroll, it'll have every anime you've ever thought of, and some you've never even fucking heard of.
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy shit. And then the hentai shit too, but like everything outside, like the action scenes, the death scenes, it's like, damn, these motherfuckers are tight.
2 shows I'd love to recommend you. One from like a purely music standpoint.
Okay.
Fooly Cooly.
Okay.
Sometimes it's shortened to FLCL. Its entire soundtrack is made by one band, The Pillows, and it's very much like if the Beatles were Japanese type vibe. Very cool music, very cool story. Robot fighting, can't beat that.
Yeah.
And if you want brutal and like it'll like get a tear out of you, Dead Man Wonderland.
Okay. Yeah, we'll write those down for me so I can check those out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'll put them right here so if you guys want to check them out too. You guys check them. Yeah, because like I've been just working on those and listening to like those soundtracks because there's a couple of countries that I'm listening to that their music is so far ahead of everybody. Not just us, but just everybody. The like the Tehran jazz scene and like dance house scene is so like. Do you know who Sahab is? Okay, shout out to Sahab. He's an artist here from Fresno. He does like trance, industrial, hip hop, all these things, remixes of things, but original stuff. But he's from Tehran, and he would go over there and back and forth over the years, and he would bring some of the music that they're doing right now. As advanced as he is right now, he said they're like 20 years ahead of whatever he's making right now.
Okay.
That I've been tuned into that sound. And like a lot of the underground Japanese anime sounds, like their double, triple time stacks on their drums, like that type of tempos. So yeah, just getting into more advancements of stuff, you know, and seeing the storyline of what a soundtrack is doing to these shows. Because a lot of the time people, like there's songs that I know people remember, and I'm pretty sure you guys do too as well, that you only heard on like Tony Hawk. Like, you know what I mean? There was a couple of old rock bands that people hadn't heard of. Like, I'm pretty sure not everybody was a Lemmy Motorhead fan until they heard the Ace of Spades.
System of a Down.
System of a Down. You know, my daughter learned a lot of like old rock songs from playing Guitar Hero. So the theme and the soundtrack to a lot of the anime is really like, they pay a lot of attention to detail. I love the way they've been scoring a lot of stuff. So that's what I've been listening to.
Very cool.
Yeah. Then plus being in the studio, everybody here has always got to like, oh, try this, check this out. Have you heard this yet? Have you checked this out? And so we do that a lot as well, passing different types of sounds back and forth between people.
No, I love that. And yeah, they were showing me some of the stuff that they made. I'm terrible with names, unfortunately. Gene, yeah. And oh my God, and the vocals he can lay down, like there's soul in there. Like it sounds so good.
Yep. Ralph as well. Shout out to Ralph. MG, they in the building. Yeah, Ralph was on The Voice.
Oh, really?
He got second place and was on Team Snoop. So
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of the recognition and stuff that he's been doing. I know he's over there listening. Pipe him up right now. So a lot of stuff that he's been doing is like really brought a lot of the attention to what we're doing as well, like being the face of the brand. They had the city behind him. He's got a lot of people and business investors that people want to get involved with whatever the movement is because it gives a good presentation for Fresno. He's doing something that a lot of artists have aimed for, and he's doing it with an R&B style and a soulful, like really wholesome style that's kind of welcome to everybody. So we're able to work with a lot of different avenues because of that. And then everybody inside the building here, we all have been working in musical, different genres and different lanes, that we can always bring everybody together now and then push whatever it is going on. So it's been a benefit to have him around. So shout out to Ralph Everett for that one. Bam, bam, bam. I know you hear me over there, Ralph. Did you hear? No.
I don't know.
He might have the headphones on. He might have headphones on. But yeah, we got everybody upstairs. Gene and them are upstairs. You guys might get a chance to see some of the other rooms through the live stream. If not, you guys can check out the Patreon. You guys get a chance to see what everything's going on. We're also watching the World Cup right now. Mexico and who?
Oh, I forgot.
Switzerland, Argentina, Dominican Republic.
Will it pop up?
Calawa, the University of Phoenix. I don't know.
I know it's not coming
They're playing
up.
somebody right now. We'll tell you guys. If you guys are watching the World Cup, this was shot before the 4th. So whoever Mexico played with the red jerseys, that's who we're watching. I want to say it's London, but I could be lying. All I know is the Knicks won the NBA championship. Bam, bam, bam. 53 freaking years. I've been a fan since 1985. I'm 46 years old. I've been a fan since 1985. Right before they drafted Patrick Ewing, and ever since then, I've watched them go to the finals twice. And San Antonio was the last time we went, and it was a horrible experience. And this time, it was a roller coaster ride. I didn't sit down. any of the games. I was pacing, I was walking around, because I don't invest myself into anything that much when it comes to the Knicks, because I kind of know what's going to happen.
Yep.
We're not going to win.
Minnesota Vikings fan.
Packers fan, man. So naturally a rival, but it's love, it's love. But yeah, so I didn't really want to get too hyped up and too invested, because if it were to turn into what it naturally turns into, I'd be let down again, and then this summer would have sucked, and I'd be like, but it did it. We won. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, Captain Clutch. Shout out to Kat, OG. Shout out to Josh Hart. I don't know any of you people, but thank you guys so much for doing a great job and having a great experience in my life. I got to see it. You guys are the world champions, and I hope it goes on and on. You know what I mean? That'd be great. Oh, they're playing Czech Republic. Mexico versus Czech Republic. Or Czechoslovakia. I don't know if it's not this.
I think it's Czechia.
Czechia?
Yeah.
Okay. Chechnya? I'm just making up countries at this point.
Damn, friendly fire.
Oh, your boy got him. Yeah. So right now the score is 0-0. So I know everybody that's watching it, you guys are probably drinking on your tequilas and your Modelo's. I got my Coors Light. I mean, the official sponsor of me. But yeah, we're even saying before we turned it on, like, we're gonna zone out and start watching the game and not be paying attention to the pod, and we're damn near doing it right now. Good shit, yeah. So anyways, back to that. We had music playing while you guys are watching that, so yeah. But if you guys are into sports, shout out to anybody who is watching the World Cup, and whatever team you're going for, go for them.
Not me, I hope your team loses.
Yeah, see? This is a good little yin-yang we got going on. So yeah, back to music. So I mean, have you been doing shows? I know last time we spoke, you said that you had an event coming up that you had just did.
Yes. We ended up doing a pop-up with Excalibur Tattoo. Shout out Excalibur Tattoo.
Shout out.
On Fulton by Planned Parenthood.
Wow, right there.
And we had vendors out. They were doing Pride Flash. I DJ'd for 5 hours.
Ooh.
My back hurt like hell. But it was a lot of fun. We had a whole bunch of decorations up, bubble machines.
Yeah.
And I'm actually Sunday going and getting my payment. I'm getting a tattoo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A little barter system. I like that.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
So the artist that I'm working with, Lucifer, one of the artists at Excalibur, she has a flash that's a little cow with like heart spots. My little sister loves cows, so I'm getting it for her. I'm getting it like right here.
Ty. Hey, shout out to you for that one. Bam. Cows with little hearts. Love it. Hey, you have any other tattoos besides that one, or is that gonna be your first one?
This is my first one.
Okay.
This little ghost right here. It was my little sister's, the one that likes cows, Sarah, and her twin sister Edie. It was their 21st birthday. We were in Las Vegas.
Nice.
So of course the first place we hit after landing in Vegas was the dispensary. So we went to Planet 13.
Okay, yeah.
And at the time, they had the limit for edibles was 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah.
So I bought 3,000 milligrams worth of edibles because they were cheap. And the last day came. We were there for 4 days. And I had a 1,000 milligram iced tea lemonade.
Ooh.
A 250 milligram sugar cookie about that big.
Sugar cookie man.
And then a 200 milligram vial of vanilla drink flavoring.
So you left the earth.
Nice, yes.
Nice.
I made it all before I left the hotel room because I'm like, well, I can't bring it on the plane with me.
Once you're in 1,500, you're like, yeah, goodbye. Yeah.
Yep, I got down the stairs, gave the shuttle people my suitcase, and they said, okay, we'll see you at 8 p.m. I said, oh, so what are we doing? They said, we're walking around Vegas today. It was 110 degrees out.
Yeah, in the shade.
Oh, no.
I used to live there. I know. It's fucking stupid hot there, yeah.
Walked down to the link, went to In-N-Out, straight up. I start peeking.
I know exactly where you're at. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm sitting there like this, waiting for my name to be called so I can go up and order because I took a number. And I reached the point of high where I say to myself, am I pissing myself right now? And I start looking around, and I'm anxious as hell, so I'm paranoid at this point. And I look over at my sister Edie, and I go, did she tell me I was pissing myself right now?
Is it warm where we're sitting?
No, right, yeah. And I'm just like, No, I think I can trust her with that. I think she'd tell me.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of having an existential crisis about this, and when finally my number gets called, so I snap out of it. I order my double animal style with the fries.
Yeah.
I get my drink, I go to the table, I zone out until I hear my number called again. I go get it, I sit down, I try to eat the burger. Cottonmouth, like a motherfucker. The bread feels like sand. I can feel every individual crumb.
Paste in your mouth. That's it, yeah.
And one of my family members was like, are you okay? And then another one was like, nah, they're high as hell. And then another one was like, are you gonna eat that? And I was like, no, go ahead.
You.
So like 4 hours later, we're walking around Vegas. We pass the tattoo shop. They're doing $20 flash. And I'm like, I am just sober enough to be able to make this decision. So I picked the ghost.
Nice. I like that in your crisis, your sister still was there for you, even though she had no clue she would have been.
Yeah.
You just assured like, oh no, she would be there. Yeah, totally. Give her daps. She's like, I don't know. Okay, cool. That's that. Yeah.
No, I told her after, and she's like, I thought you were bugging.
I wasn't even there. After I hit 1,500 milligrams, I just kind of called it a day. Just kind of let it happen. I've been there. I had this parfait that was like 1,500, and got halfway through, and I was like, "This is really good."
Yeah.
And I'm started eating it. I'm walking around the spot. I'm still eating it. I'm just like, "Okay, cool." About 30 minutes go by. I'm finally finished with it, and I was like, "All right, chuck it." Start walking, and then realize no one's with me anymore. I don't know where everybody's at. I'm like walking, just like, oh shit, where the fuck did everybody go? And I'm like, and why am I buying frog legs? I was at the spot going, hey dude, let me get like 2 orders of frog legs. And then I was like, what do you got? Oh shit, no one's here. I'm like, oh shit, where are they? And I'm like, wait, where the fuck am I right now? Why am I buying frog legs?
How much?
Exactly. I paid for them, I ate them. I was just curious on why did I get this? This is delicious, but why? And where is everybody? And the whole time my phone was in front of me and I'm listening to music and I'm like, I need to get a hold of them. How am I going to find them? And I'm changing the song going, how am I going to find them?
I wish I had my phone.
I wish there was a way to get a hold of them. These frog legs are really good. For like 10 minutes, and then they called me like, where are you? And I was like, eating frog legs. They're like, where? And I was like, I don't know. Here's my location.
Hey, at least you were able to send that.
They were standing outside of the window of the building I was in and looked at me and go, hey, where are you? I'm like, I don't know. Here's my location. And they walked in before I even sent it off to them. So I've been there with you. I've left the earth too. It's a good time.
That reminds me of smoking weed in high school. It was like our third time. We had looked up a tutorial on how to roll a joint from Wiz Khalifa. He did it in his fucking hot tub. That's how old I am.
Rolling it. Yeah.
Fucking.
I learned how to smoke or roll weed from Wiz. You learned from Wiz. I learned from the movie Kids.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to Kids. Shout out to Wiz.
A Minnesota suburban neighborhood is like houses, a row or two of trees to make like a mini forest, and then there's like a bike trail. We went to the bike trail. We lost the house. We did not know where it was. We could not see through the trees. We were so high, the contrast went up and it was just black.
Yeah.
Took us an hour. And one of us finally sobered up and be like, guys, the house is right here.
It's right here the whole time, man. Hey, but Minnesota Suburban Neighborhood is a great name for a band. Mm-hmm. So if you guys ever want to steal that band name,
go ahead.
They threw it in the air, gave you the alley-oop. I'd run with it if I were you.
2%.
2% on the finder's fee. Creative writing, that's what it is on the ASCAP. You get the ASCAP back in on the writing. Well, we're going to take a break real quick. We're going to check out this Mexico game real quick. I'm going to need to get another beer and maybe go to the restaurant. I don't know. But you guys go find yourself something to do for the next couple minutes. We'll be right back. I'm Science, Spicy Ramen Party in the building, 324 AM podcast. You know what it is. Yeah. No, I kind of saunter back into the second segment. Kind of just start talking, and then like in the middle of the conversation, go, oh yeah, by the way, we're back.
Hell yeah.
Mexico scored. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know who scored though.
Neither do I. I didn't even see it happen.
No, we were too busy celebrating the fact that we were watching. I don't know, but they scored. Shout out to Mexico for that. 57 minutes in.
Now I just gotta bring it home.
I live right by the Rainbow Ballroom.
Ooh.
and they hold the viewing for this. And like the whole block is lit up. They got people outside playing music. Inside, I'm pretty sure there's tequila shots going crazy. All the Modelo buckets you can handle.
I love that.
And they are probably going ham right now.
Honestly, that's something that we need more of, is just music in the air.
Yeah.
Like whenever you pop up somewhere and there's just some dude busking with his violin or accordion or just getting down.
Yeah. I like when they pull up at, like, you're at a Mexican restaurant and they'll just like pull up, the whole banda's there, just like kicking it, like, oh, it's about to get lit. The tacos just taste a little bit better. The ceviche is more viche.
I was coming back from a trip to Minnesota with my partner, and we were stuck in Van Nuys because we got back home, went to the parking garage to pick up the car, flat tire. So we had to wait for the tow truck to come in. They said it's gonna be like an hour and a half. Found a little Mexican restaurant just across the street from the parking structure. Went in, full bando.
Yeah.
Tiny ass place. They're taking up like a third of the space.
Yeah.
Best time I ever had eating.
Hell yeah. Because and the guy that's singing is killing it. They got the accordion guy, the boom, 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 boom guy, and it's just it's lit. As soon as you got the big bass guy, it's a party. I can't wait till if they win, that's gonna be lit, because every Mexican restaurant's gonna be like that. But this weekend we're gonna go out of town.
Where you heading?
We're going up to Pismo, but like right outside, like where the main city part is. And my peoples live up there, but they have a Mexican restaurant like that that's always got the band in there.
Hell yeah.
So I told him, I was like, hey, have they been cracking this week? He's like, bro, they're there every night. And I was like, we pulling up. I'm gonna make sure I get there at like 7:30. So that's like, okay, we going to dinner. Yeah, he's like, here's a $30 for you right there, player. Go ahead and play whatever you want. I don't even give a shit. Just keep them coming, because it's gonna be lit. Oh, okay. I thought they were about to. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 324 AM podcast. I am your host, Scientific, back with Spicy Ramen Party. We're still watching Mexico and who? Czechia? I'm guessing. I don't know. The country that has the flag that looks like Puerto Rico, but it's not Puerto Rico. Because that guy doesn't look Puerto Rican.
If Puerto Rico was French.
If Puerto Rico was white.
That too.
That'd be interesting. Ooh, right in the face. So yeah, anyways, we're back. So what's going on? Acting like I ain't seen you in a while. What's up?
Right?
So how you been?
It's been forever.
Yeah. Rocking my Mario socks just because my daughter got me these on Father's Day.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean,
I like those.
thank you. She did the thing. She came through. She got me this hat too, but I don't drink dad seltzers, but best dad, I'm with that. I rocks with that.
Hell yeah. Plus, you never know when you'll get the sponsor, you know?
I'm trying to. So if you guys want to sponsor me, I'll put the cores down, pick up the seltzers. You know what it is.
Crunchyroll, Happy
Yeah,
Dad.
Yeah, hey, we're out here just pitching. If you guys want to jump on, I would suggest that you guys talk to my peoples, which is me, and I'll talk to your peoples, and we'll make it happen. Get you guys some exposure, get you guys on here, we'll be on your platform, get the Netflix deal. You know what we do. I'll let you boy, my email's right here.
Dude, a Netflix deal would be crazy.
I know, right? if we do what I've envisioned by next summer, we can potentially be in the building to have it at least be a conversation.
Okay.
Easily.
Hell
Yeah. Like this part is like the beginning stages. Like we have all the cameras and everything set up. They're just in boxes still, so all the DJIs and everything are set. So it's like shooting on the phone. But we shoot the podcast and got over 1,000 followers and 19,000 on the YouTube channel. So shout out to that. But bam, bam, bam. All from an iPhone 16 that is cracked all over the back, but the front plates look good. I worked at Walmart for like, I don't know, 4 months. I was bored. I decided to do something. And then I had the phone in my pocket, and I only had it for 2 days, and somebody was moving something in the back, and the pallet was gonna fall on them. So I grabbed it and caught it, and the one underneath it slid down, and I put my leg up to catch it, and my phone was in my pocket, and it just like, whoa. Didn't know that it broke it though. I just caught it, and like, you good? Okay, cool, put them up, walked out, and my phone started getting hot in my pocket.
Yeah.
So I pulled it out and looked, and I was like, it's not even on. Yeah, I'll put it down. Picked it back up and looked, I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was all cracked, so.
Protected your leg, damn.
Yeah. Well, and the person's head, shit, shout out to the iPhone. Saved my life, and it's shooting my podcast. Bam, bam, bam. Now you guys want to give me some stocks. You know what I mean? What's something for the business? Got you guys.
ABC, always be hustling.
Always be closing. Always be closing. So yeah, music-wise, I know you said you did an event. Oh, you was talking about pushing something else, right? You was telling them to push something.
My manager's over
Yeah.
there.
What did they miss? What did they miss? So that way we can bring it up. What do you mean?
Yeah, the Pride event that was mentioned earlier when we collaborated with Excel over Tattoo was actually a project that both of us have been working on. Nightcrawler Ent.
Oh, okay.
Just get together, try and find local artists to, show the friends on the showcase. We get local vendors, local insurance companies, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We just want to showcase local people.
Dope. Yeah. And if you guys didn't catch that, she said that they do a project called Nightcrawler.
Yes.
And
Nightcrawler Entertainment, yeah.
Nightcrawler Entertainment, and they bring together artists to present them and give them more community and more exposure, and they're trying to bring together as many creatives as possible. So if you guys check that out, it'll be right there.
And we usually, so far, have been doing DJ-focused events, but we're open to any kind of artist, because really, it's just about throwing events for the community, and just kind of spreading the love. Because we've worked with, before we were doing Nightcrawler as like an official thing, we've worked with All Things Fresno and Fresno Resistance. We did Porch Fest with them, ran the stage for a trip that, an event that Trip, my manager, also ran called Rage Against the Regime. We had stand-up comedians, so like anybody who wants to, we can work.
Okay, perfectly. Yeah, we'll tap in with them right here. Wow. And also the description will be in there, and also follow your page. And do you guys have a Nightcrawler Entertainment page? Or
Yeah. Do you want to know the at off rip? It's just a Nightcrawler Ent,
What
right?
is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Nightcrawler Entertainment. Boom. Nightcrawler Entertainment right there. Check it out. Follow that page. Get all the information from them. And if you guys want to be a part of whatever they're doing or invite them into something, give them any sort of contact there. Also, you'll probably be seeing either. The whole collective will be here at VC Studios or something during the summer, maybe right after. So check out for that as well. Our pages, my page, all the pages.
Grand opening is
The grand opening. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. So our grand opening will be July 26th. It is Sunday. We'll be having our ribbon cutting ceremony from 12 to 4. Mayor Dyer will be here. We'll have the news here. We'll have music. We have Nisi's Plates in the building. We have frozen lemonade that'll be here, and we'll probably have Culture dispensary here in the building as well. We have Culture in the building, so shout out to them for that. Bam. So yeah, July 26th, we'll have flyers and information coming out. If you guys don't follow the VC page, go check out VC_studios.559. Or you can see the link on my 324 page, or you can see it on the science, the study of life page. It's all over there. Yeah, you'll see it. I like how I advertise. I'm like, hey, just go look for it.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't have a phone in your hand every 10 seconds of your life, so you can see it.
Well, you put things here and
there.
and sometimes there.
Yeah, and it's right here too. Look at. There you go. So if you missed it, rewind.
You have to click fast.
Just rewind. Pause. Rewind. Pause. And then that wasn't even a pause for the pause. It's an actual pause.
But you should pause here.
But you should pause right here.
Okay, good.
Good timing. Mexico scored again.
Hey!
What the hell? They secretly doing this shit because I didn't even see it. I'm looking dead ass at the TV and the camera at the same time.
Because we have nobody in the background to start screaming.
Yeah. We're too excited on our own. Well, we were too busy. No, we were too busy. No, you did your job. You distracted us because you're like, I'm trying to keep you locked in on the podcast. And we're over here like, oh, yeah. But yeah, shout out to Mexico for that one. No, but yeah, if you guys check anything that they got going on, please follow them. Do you have music that is out besides the singles? Like, I know you said you did collective projects, but like, is there anything that people should be checking for?
Actually, just dropped on the day before my birthday, May 22nd.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. The whole EP, it's all inspired by the Backrooms, because to be real with you, it's a hyperfixation of mine. I've been into it, and then when the movie was coming out, and I was like, all right, that's a wrap. We gotta do the album.
See, and I've been watching them since like they were doing like all that weird internet YouTube like creepy backroom videos that were like 7 years ago, and I was like, this is tight, but where the fuck is this building? Then they made it a series, and I was like, oh, this is tight, yeah.
If you ever get a chance, check out the Backrooms wiki. So there's the Kane Pixels version, and then you know what SCP is? Okay, so it's basically there's an SCP type wiki just for the Backrooms where people make new levels and new lore for it.
Yeah.
So there's a part of the Backrooms in the wiki version where there are multiple communities of people, one of them being like a ragtag group of people who no-clipped in and didn't trust like async or like the company. So that they have like scouts that go out through level 0, the wallpaper room, and like find new people that pop in there and train them how to like deal with the entities and like.
Damn, so it's like a whole like server-driven like community. Okay, yeah, shout out to that then. Well, hey, Backrooms, I might have to just hop on and see what's popping, because that shit's been cracking off. Did you see the Michael Jackson one?
Yeah.
That one is tight. Yeah. He's like, what's this wall? Why is there a wall here? It's not even supposed to be here. There's a wall there. There's a wall there. Why is there a wall right here? Yeah, but I'm gonna check that out. That shit's been popping lately, and I'm gonna definitely get on that. Any more suggestions of that things? Because I'm really I'm like getting this stuff, and I'm like, what else you got? Because I'm gonna go check it out right now. As soon as we finish the podcast, I'm gonna jump on the computer and be like, ooh.
I suppose the only other thing, if you haven't already, is even though the second movie's terrible, first movie's okay. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Been locked in since my daughter's 9, so when the first one came out, she was like, there's this new thing. I was like, oh, okay, for sure. And then I was like, you like this? She's like, yeah. All right, little psycho, let's go. I liked it though, it was pretty dope. Let me see, was there anything I can suggest that I've been watching? Cannon Blaster. Every time he dies, it gets a new tattoo on him.
Okay.
It strikes like how many times he's died. He has this, I want to say like 1955 hovering Cadillac, and it runs off of quarters. Okay. And he has a sidekick who's a robot, and they save this girl, but the girl's like the most ultimate weapon. But she looks like this little petite, little tiny little thing.
Okay.
And they don't know that she can turn into this until like there's this big fight scene. He gets killed twice during the fight, and then she sees that he's gonna keep getting killed. Like he can't defend this, but he can regenerate. So she's like, I can't let him just keep getting his ass whooped. She's like, "Roar!" And they're like, what the fuck was that? And she blasts, and he's got this big ass cannon that he does. So it's called Cannon Blaster. Okay. Check that out.
I definitely will. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. And then music-wise, I would say Oscar Mekke. It's Oskar and then MEK-D.
Okay.
And it's like a lot of Euro house, but like the house isn't, it's more like trance house.
Okay.
Good vibe, but the energy's super high. And then it mellows out when it needs to, crescendos down, but it just is really super, it's a vibe. Like it's one of those things where like, you can either cling to the shit or you can just relax to it. It's both, it's mellow and it's high energy.
All right, you're gonna have to send me that, That sounds super interesting.
I'll send you the playlist that I have. I have like probably like the last 2 albums that he did. So I'll send you that stuff.
Good.
Yeah. And like also too, you'll probably start getting random ass shit from me. Like I'll send you like, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. I love sharing all the new stuff that I have with my people. Like if it's something creative or something fun, I'm like, oh, have you seen this? Yeah, I have. Okay, cool. Let's talk about it. Nerd out on it and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially if it's Minnesota driven. Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? How's Minnesota? I've only been there once.
I love it. I'm sorry, I will never move back.
Yeah.
I like it here too much, but honestly, so I'll start with the reasons I don't like it. Summers, humid. Winters, snowy and icy.
Yeah.
But beautiful.
Yeah.
All of it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Summers, even though it's humid, you go out to the lake, you go dip in the water. Like there's things to do. The winter is the fall. The fall is so beautiful because there's so many trees. Even if you go into like Minneapolis and St. Paul, it's like the green space out there is behind every house.
Okay.
Like in between the roads, there are giant like oak trees.
A lot of brush, a lot of like arbory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very about its nature. Land of 10,000 lakes. So there's a bunch of places to go fishing. That's a really big pastime for Minnesotans.
Love fishing.
Ice fishing.
Love it. Oh, ice fishing during the wintertime. Okay, yeah.
I learned as a kid going ice fishing with my dad that in the winter, because the fish, like there's no like bugs landing on the water because it's all frozen, so they'll eat anything. So you could go to the dollar store, grab a can of creamed corn, and then put that in the hook. You will catch fish with it.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Yeah, they'll take whatever.
Here's a little bit of crackers.
No, 100%.
Yeah, no, that's not big. Did you play hockey out there?
I played a little bit in like elementary, middle school, but no, I was never that good at ice skating.
Yeah, it's kind of a key mandatory piece of learning how to ice or play hockey is having to skate. They're like, can you skate? Well, no, but I can check the shit out of somebody.
I can run in a straight line on the ice and hit somebody maybe.
And once you pick up speed, you're like, all right, fuck, I'm hitting the wall. yeah. Goalie, watch out. I'm taking you out, buddy. Yeah.
The whole net with it.
And that's, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like one of the biggest pastimes out there too, right? It's because
State
it's
of hockey.
Yeah. And like over there, is it the same as it would be like the equivalent of like football in Texas?
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, that's where you want to play. It's where you want to go. Like you're going to go to college to play hockey, or you're going to.
So Minnesota is weirdly varied in that it's hockey, then football, then basketball. Because even though our teams for football and basketball, are not very good. The Timberwolves had an era where they were one of the best, but they haven't been in a while. Honestly, shout out Minnesota Lynx. Our women's basketball team is fucking goated.
They are doing shit. I've been watching them.
They're so good.
Yeah.
But there are, especially out of my high school, we had people go off to basketball scholarships. A bunch of them went off to hockey, and then football's still really big because, especially in suburban Minnesota, all of the dads, that's all they do. They have the football. So there's a huge
because they want everybody to play for this fucking Vikes. Yeah.
We need to win. We need a Super Bowl. Like straight up, guys, we do. Just let it happen. We need one. It's been like 50 years. It's our turn. The Knicks got there.
I believe I'm on the side of this right here. I'm a Packers fan, but I believe this. I believe that after this 20-year kind of dry spell, it's like, okay, this team deserves. The fan base deserves, the losses, the amount of pressures. You go up and down with your emotions. You're there with them every single year, and then you deserve it. You the players deserve it. The franchise deserves it. The city of Minnesota, deserves the city, the state, whatever.
Ain't close enough.
The place, the team, and give them one. Come on. Brady's out of the league now, you know what I mean? You guys' quarterback's kind of decent. You got some good receivers.
Yeah. One day we'll get it.
I'm with you on that.
I'm gonna clear my throat real quick. Apologies.
Yeah, no, I mean that's dope because right now I'm still on my high of the Knicks winning. Every day it becomes realer and realer for me. The first day was like, yay. I hope they don't take it from us. They don't find a reason like tomorrow. Yeah. Like, oh, well, never mind. We're going to have one more game. Like, oh, you sons of bitches.
Actually, we went back and reviewed the footage. There was a toe out of bounds.
Yeah. We're going to give 2 wins to the, like, no. But yeah, it's that feeling of, you dedicate yourself. It's kind of the equivalent of when you're doing music. This is how I see it too. You spend a lot of time doing things that no one sees, so that when you show them what you have, the outcome is like, okay, it's a win or it's a loss, but I'm gonna keep going because you guys didn't know I made like 19 different things, so it isn't just the one. So I'm gonna keep showing you what's gonna hit, and then when it does, you're like, there it is.
Yep.
And that's kind of like what it feels like to be a sports fan. You keep watching it. Oh, we got to the playoffs. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, we got rid of this person. We got that person. Now it's like you feel the accomplishment of it all. You see the work effort come into it, and you see the rhythm and the flow, and you're like, oh, this is going to be it. And that's like when you're making an album, you're like, no, this just feels right.
Yep.
Every song just, and that's when those albums come out. So that's the equivalent I see, at least. That's why right now I'm really high on the fact that the Knicks won.
Hell yeah. No, honestly, I think that's a good viewpoint too, because it is a lot about consistency like that.
Mm-hmm. And then you get to those points. There was interviews that Jalen Brunson said where he was like, they're like, did you ever feel doubt? He was like, I thought about it, but then I went out there and did something about it. The fact that I felt that way, I went the opposite way of that. I didn't follow it. And musicians, we do that.
Yeah.
You think this isn't gonna work, or fuck, what if they don't like it? Just have those little moment lapses, and you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna make something that I don't really give a shit about, and it becomes one of the better things that you actually do because you're free.
Yep.
You're not giving yourself restrictions or even trying to make a specific sound. You're just having fun with it.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Because I've sat there and tried to make a beat and went through every snare that I had. And then there's been times where I just opened it up and went, that one, let's go. And then we just start making. If I wanted to sound different, I'll do it in the mix.
That's all. Whenever somebody watches me produce for the first time and they've never been like around like a production environment, it's always the most like, all right, so just you're gonna hear a kick and a snare for about the first hour of this as I'm pressing the down arrow. Ooh, actually, on that one. No.
Nope. Yeah, no, and that's really like when people like think they're gonna go to the studio, like, oh, it's gonna be a party, you guys turn it up. Like, no, you're gonna hear the same sounds over and over for 2 hours.
Yeah, we're about to get real nerdy in here.
And then once you make the beat, now you're hearing the beat for 2 hours straight because now you're making the melody. Now you're going, okay, loop that. Let me just go, okay, this, no, that, no,
And you're gonna hear me second guess myself, change the melody a few times, and then go back to the first one because it was the right one.
Yeah. Or make 5 different variations. The next day, wake up and go right back to the first one and go, I don't even know what I was thinking with those other 4. Fuck.
No, my favorite. Every song has version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have fucked it.
Yeah. Final mix 1, 2, 3, 4. Like they're all final mixes. Like none of these are final mixes. I just want to keep naming it that. Yeah. Yeah. No, we've been working on a lot of stuff too right now. Me and Gene were working on some because when we played your stuff, we blended in with a couple of different house and EDM stuff. That's why I asked you if you knew who Sahab was. Sounds kind of blended very well. He had a track that went with it very well. And then I went, oh, well, I have one. And then after that day, I was like, hey, Gene, I used to make house all the time. I kind of feel like I want to make some more. He was like, yeah, let's do that. And then when I got in contact with you, I was like, we can make some crazy trance shit too. And he was like, yeah. So we're probably gonna collab on some stuff. We're gonna check out the new EDM album by
It's right there.
The new group. No, we just became a group. Swedish House Mafia. No, just playing. But yeah.
Side bad as fuck. Sick and tired, all these people saying names. I don't wanna die when it's like strong. Gotta stay alive, so many you can never understand. You never be the same. Never wanna change, but please. All I ever know is that's the kind of story. All I ever know is that time ignore me. All I ever know, never wanna change, just stand there, laying down.
Now run it back.
Break it down, back it up. I just got you a flight, a couple down, gas me up. And why you think your brothers and your friends are acting up? Yeah, my bitch is bad as fuck.